I'd rather be dry, but at least I'm alive. It's a new day and we are continuing our journey here in Warsaw. Nathan, you're looking fancy today. Where are you going?
I'm going to the orchestra tonight. It is the Ludwig van Beethoven Easter Festival here in Poland.
Yeah, and I'm just wearing this for fun. Still loading.
For Kevin, the struggle is real, always, because he never prepares ahead of time. It is recommended that you either print your tickets ahead of time or take screenshots of them. Instead, he's trying to load them. He doesn't even know where we are. We just finished up at the Warsaw Uprising Museum, where we get to learn all about, as you might guess, the uprising in Warsaw. You got it. It's where the Poles resisted against the German occupation. It was unsuccessful very quickly, unfortunately. Started on August 1st, and by August 5th, the German leadership demanded the execution of everyone in Warsaw. I did find the layout of the museum to be rather confusing for myself, so I would recommend getting a guide if you want to make the most of your experience. But there is a lot of wonderful information inside the museum. If you are wondering why this city looks so modern compared to Krakow or other European cities, it's because the Germans completely decimated the city during World War II. Therefore, Warszawa had a clean slate to grow during the last half of the 20th century.
That reminds me of one of the tallest buildings in Minneapolis. But now it's time to get some lunch. There's nothing that upsets Nathan more than spending money. We were going to a botanical garden, and then at the gate there was this ticket office, and then the guy said that we needed to pay 20 zlotys. And Nathan was like, oh my god, why do we have to do that?
We weren't going to the Botanic Garden, we were going through it because it connects to our destination, which is free. So I didn't see a point in paying to see dead shrubbery. So now we're gonna walk around. By the way, their currency looks like this. It's called zloty. 1 zloty is roughly 24 US cents at the time this video was recorded.
We finished lunch and now we're burning those calories.
We're at Lazienki Park. There is the Palace in the Isles, the number one thing to see. We are right now, though, approaching the orangery, which, because it is March, has no oranges.
I think it should be called the statuary. It appears as though this is the palace in the water.
It seems like it'd be prone to flooding.
The palace is in the middle of a canal, and it is connected to the mainland by these bridges. It reminds me of an Italian villa we saw in Nashville.
This building was built in 1689. It was originally a bathhouse for, well, this guy. In 1766, it was transformed into a summer residence for Poland's king at the time. Earlier in the video, we told you that Germans completely destroyed the city during World War II. This palace was no exception. They devastated the interior and even drilled holes for explosives in the walls, but they didn't go through with it. The structure was saved.
It is worth mentioning that today is the only warm day that we had this entire week. I am living my best life, but I'm not letting this go. This is my comfort jacket.
We're getting ready for the opera, which will be sung by this year Peacock, after which we'll head to our orchestra.
Nathan's umbrella is all the rage in Warsaw. Okay, the rain seems to have stopped for now.
Alright, we've got a view of Belvedere, which is the residence of the President of the Republic of Poland.
Here's the view you would get from that residence. That bench looks slightly dangerous. We are now heading to a fountain, but I hope it has water, because if it doesn't, I will not stop hearing about it. It is when you're going uphill that you realize that you're not in good condition. Ah, boy, here we go.
I walked all this way.
This place is huge, beautiful, and relaxing. If you have some spare time, come and check it out. We are now on our way to do what we do best in this channel, eat.
Prossave is another milk bar, like Bar Bambino. It was good and affordable.
Alright, it's time to go listen to some classical music.
And for Kevin to take a nap. This is a yearly Easter event. You could purchase daily tickets to go to the concerts. Just make sure you dress to impress. We were severely underdressed. Food was delicious as usual, but just a heads up, in Poland, you have to make yourself heard while you're at a restaurant. Servers are not going to check up on you as often as they do in the US.
Good morning. We have such a bittersweet feeling going on today. It is our last day in Warsaw and also Poland.
We're running late, as is usual.
But it wasn't my fault this time.
We're headed to POLIN, the Museum of the History of Polish Jews.
Hey Nathan, what do you think about the museum?
10 out of 10 would recommend. I found it to be quite profound. It gave a 100-year history of Jews in Poland. The audio guide in particular was the best I've experienced so far here in Poland. It moved you methodically through the museum and kept you quite informed.
By the way, that audio guide is free. It's included with your ticket.
Absolutely. And if you have children with you, or you yourself are a kid at heart like me, the activities in the museum are super entertaining and will keep you very engaged.
I'd rather be dry, but at least I'm alive.
I'm standing here outside the Warsaw Uprising Monument, where Warsaw is raining down its tears upon me, deeply saddened by the news of my departure. Now join along as I gaze at this wonderful monument. You can see the Polish people uprising against the German forces. And to the left, we see pillars of grandeur and a square nature. And at the top of them, the scales of justice, balanced, even though the Polish will lose this battle. We've been lucky this far in Poland that whenever it's rained, it's only rained for about 10 or 15 minutes, and then we can put the umbrellas away.
With that, we're going to do some last-minute sightseeing, pack our bags, and get some food.
Zapiekanki, please.
Yes, and for now, we'll say do widzenia.
It's a very Polish goodbye. Hail you wanderers out there. Thanks for watching our channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe to find out where we're vagabond to next. And remember, they're coming to get you, Barbara.